So we
checking for abnormal
federal boundary line.
to take out.
See, there's great.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Wenzel, a park ranger here at the Mount Morris Dam and Recreation Area here in the Buffalo District. We're just getting ready to go down to the dam. We're doing what's called our morning report, where we take all of our readings in the dam, where we're going to do our visual inspection of the dam that we would do daily. It's just checking for abnormalities in the dam and just overall security of the dam as well. So we kind of work with the National Weather Service. We have a weather reporting station here. We'll gather all those numbers and pass that off to them as well. So come on and let's take a ride and we'll go down. All right, now you join me here on top of the Mount Morris Dam, and we're coming down to do our morning inspection. And over here off to my left, you can see this is the upstream side of the dam. We look at it, you can tell that we are a dry bed dam, so we only back up water when there's a flooding event. And right now we're still a few feet higher than normal than we would be in the middle of the summer, but it's come down quite a bit from the spring rains that we've had. We've had numerous 60 to 80 foot deep lakes this year. And so we'll kind of continue on over here and take a look at the spillway. And if you look right in here, this is what we call a monolith joint, and this is where it drains the water off the top of the dam. But you can see we do bat surveys, and so you can see the bats in there right now. And so we'll check to make sure that they don't have white nose syndrome, and we do kind of surveys to see how their populations are doing here at the dam. As you look out over here as well, you can see our trash boom. So we want to inspect that, just make sure that it hasn't broken. It keeps all the trash and debris from coming up against the dam. You can see all those logs back there. In about another month, we're going to get ready to take out those logs here fairly soon. And then as we come over here, we look down at the spillway of the dam, just do a visual inspection, make sure everything looks good. For security reasons, we'll check out and just make sure people aren't in restricted areas here as well. And then we're going to get ready to head inside and do our reporting and also do our inspection of the dam. So here we are heading into the lobby of the Mount Morris Dam. And what we do is we come right in here in the office and we check our Sutron. So we'll get the lights on here. So right here we have what's called a Sutron, which is basically like a digital stream gauge. And so we'll turn that on, and this will give us what the upstream levels of the water are in the dam, and we also will give us what the tailwater is down here at the dam as well. We gather that information. Today it's at 590.59, which normally we're at about 586, 585 elevation above sea level in the summer. So we're still about 4 to 5 feet higher than we normally would be this time of year. And then we would come over here, we just have some reports that we fill out, and that's what we do for the morning report. And then we get ready to do our walkthrough inspection of the dam. So one thing we just noticed out in the tree, we do have a bald eagle that's just sitting out over here, and that's part of what our mission is here as well, as we do environmental stewardship. And we have an eagle's nest that we monitor just about a half mile downstream of here. And we're always constantly doing habitat work for special status species, and we do a lot of invasive species work as well to help out animals like the bald eagle that we have here. So here we are, we're getting in the elevator at the Mount Morris Dam. We're going to go down approximately about 160 feet or so down to our inspection level. Well, like we said, we're going to go down about 160 feet, and the cool thing about this elevator is it's a service elevator, not a passenger elevator, so it takes us almost a minute to go all the way down. All right, so now you join us on level 2 of the dam. We're going to come through. We have a hoist up here for our new sump pumps. And we're going to go inspect a set of stairs and check our piezometers out here. So as we walk past here, these are our piezometers, and these monitor water pressure on the sides of the gorge and the bottom of the dam as well. And so everything's looking good today. We're going to head over to the curtain wall area of the dam. Now this water you see that's on the floor, this is actually condensation water because the temperature outside, it's always about 50 degrees like a cave inside the dam here, and outside, you know, today's in the 70s or 80s. And so we get condensation that forms. And right here, we're just doing a little bit of inspection. We're seeing our weep holes are doing as intended and letting some of that groundwater trickle in to be pumped out by those sump pumps to alleviate pressure on the concrete. And then we have this huge set of stairs here, which looking down is roughly around 110 steps. And then when we look up here, it's 220 stairs going up. So if we didn't have that elevator, these are the stairs that we would use to get in and out of the dam. And once you get to the top, we have a head house, and that has another 125 stairs. So in total, with the head house stairs and this, it's 455 stairs in total, and it's almost 100 more steps than what's inside the Statue of Liberty. So here we are, we're going out on the downstream side of the dam. You can follow me out here. And you can join us on one of our public tours. We take you right out here and you get this beautiful view. This is the downstream side of the dam. You can see our training walls, our stilling basin area, and this is the Genesee River going out. So we really thank you for joining us on a day in the life of a park ranger. You got to see we did you know, some wildlife work. You've gotten to see that we do some dam tours, we do dam inspections, we do all kinds of different things, invasive species management and things like that. So we appreciate you joining us, and we hope you all have a great week.